Okay, hey, we're live here at another Think Tank live session. I'm Ted, your host. You probably recognize me from the last video because we introduced a great big new bag called the Freeway Longhaul. Well, I'm here to tell you a little bit more today. So, funny thing happened to me at the office today. I went into the office to use our studio so I could shoot the Facebook Live, and lo and behold, the power went out and it knocked out the internet. So, I couldn't cancel the show, so I packed up the studio and came running home, set up in my front room here. I apologize that the lighting is a little bit dim, but I did the best I could, and hey, we're live. That's live TV for you. So anyway, without further ado, again, I'm Ted. This is Think Tank Live, and the whole reason for this show is that we're going to be launching a new Kickstarter campaign to launch our new incredible Freeway Longhaul bag. Now this is not an ordinary bag. This is not a camera bag like we're used to selling. This is a go bag. This is a super Carryall, duffel bag that you can put into your car and take wherever you want to go. Get all your gear in there. To get ready to go at home. And as soon as this stay in place is lifted, we can get out and hit the road. We're going to go out in droves. So we want you to be ready. So we've been working hard during the shutdown to come up with a bag that's really going to be cool for you. So. As I mentioned on the last show, I went through this bag in detail, and I told you all about the different parts of the pockets and everything it'll hold. But I've got another surprise for you today. But before I get into that, I want to remind you to go through the link on this event or on our homepage and sign up for our viral audience building program, because basically we're trying to build a big audience in advance, so that when the Kickstarter does go live sometime in mid-June, then it's really going to hit hard and you're going to be able to get in on some really exclusive, super early bird pricing. So sign up and get all those notifications, and also you'll have the opportunity at that page to share with your friends. And when you share with your friends, you earn points. And the more points you earn, the better chance you have at winning one of 5 of these bags. So that's a really great benefit. This is about a $200 MSRP value, so just by sharing with your friends, you really up your chances of winning 1 in 5 bags. And so we'll let you know before the Kickstarter campaign goes live, so that if you won the bag, well, maybe you can get some more. That'd be great, right? Because by that time you'll really be stoked. So again, this is the Freeway Longhaul 75. It is a 75-liter bag. I mentioned it's really big. It's going to hold a lot of gear. I've got a big beach day planned, so I'm going to be able to get out of all my beach toys ready to go. But some of you might be thinking, well, that's a pretty big bag. I don't know if I can even carry a bag like that. So we've got a surprise for you. Introducing the Freeway Longhaul 50. Now this is a 50-liter bag. It's roughly 2/3 the size of the 75, and as you can see, it looks just the same. It's just not nearly as big. And so there aren't as many pockets, but I'm going to be able to go through and tell you all the details about this bag. Now, first of all, the Freeway Longhaul series, let me back up and slow down, has 4 main benefits. Okay, so that's carry, access, protect, and organize. And I'm going to go through all the features that serve all of those benefits so you can fully understand what you're getting out of this bag. Now, first of all, as you can see, as I mentioned, it's a duffel bag, but it's also kind of a tote bag, because tote bags often have an open top like this, but duffel bags have great straps to carry with. So there's your first set of straps right there, your duffel straps, and it has a nice wrap on the top, so you can wrap it doesn't dig into your hand or anything when you're carrying it around. Okay, it also has 4 carry handles on either side, so you can easily lift it up and put it, into the bed of your truck or your trunk or something like that. There's carry handles here. You can see it in detail on the front. Those are nice webbing straps. They're really sturdy. They're not going to rip or anything like that. Very strong. Okay, and the third carry solution is this nice padded shoulder strap. When you got to walk a long way from the car, all the way down the beach so you can be secluded and be by yourself, you may want to put that over your shoulder and carry it like this. And as I demonstrated last week, I was fully able to carry the 75 with no problem. So this one's going to be even easier for you. If you don't like carrying heavy loads for long distances, the shoulder strap is the key. Okay, and the shoulder strap attaches to different sides of the bag. There's D-rings on either side, as you can see here, D-rings. Here I have the two D-rings engaged in the back of the strap, which is a good way to carry. Or you might want to carry it with the D-rings that are on either side of this bag, kind of more of a purse style. All right, so very easy carry solution. Now another benefit is access. Now you've got access to everything you're going to need within arm's reach. So let's go through some of the pockets first of all on the sides. Now there are 4 pockets on the sides of this bag versus the, actually there's 6 pockets on this bag versus the 8 in the Longhaul 75. But that doesn't really, that doesn't do too bad because there's still a lot of room for stuff. So let's go through the pockets here. Now on the side here, just a regular, nylon pocket, closed pocket that I can put like a water bottle in. And I've got an emergency kit. By the way, I'm showing you my mountain bike kit because there's a lot of different users for this type of bag. As I mentioned, I was going to the beach. Well, that's one. Well, I'm also an avid cyclist, and I love mountain biking in particular. So I knew that once I saw this smaller bag, this is my mountain bike kit because I don't have that much gear that I really carry around. But every mountain biker knows you've got to have your emergency kit for when you get back with those roughed up knees. And on the other side, we have a meshed pocket. Okay, so you can see my shoes through here. You always want to have your stinky shoes in the mesh pocket so you don't stink up your clothes on the inside of the bag because they're going to sit there and they're going to dry out after a long ride. And of course, I've got a set of flip-flops here for after the ride. I want to cool down and get out of those bike cleats. And on the front of the bag, there's a zippered pocket where you can put all your items you want to keep safe and protected. You can put your wallet in there. I put my sunscreen in there, so it's easy to get to when I'm getting ready to go on the bike. I've got a couple sunglasses in there. You never know if you're going to want your ambers or you're going to want your smoked glasses depending on the weather of the day. And I got some snacks because you never want to burn out on the trail. So I got plenty of snacks, and I got my little GPS watch, which is very handy. All right, so that's the front zippered pocket. Keep that stuff secured. And on the back, there is a slash pocket. And here I've just got a pair of extra gloves in there because you never know when you might lose your gloves, but that's a nice deep slash pocket. You can put kind of flat items in there, maybe some trail maps or a little book or something like that. Stick it down in the side. Okay, so those are the pockets. Now, some other great aspects about this bag, of course, is all the gear that you can fit inside. Now, it's a very cavernous space. As I mentioned, it's a 50-liter bag, okay? So you can fit a lot of good stuff, like your mountain bike helmet. And, of course, I've got my gloves attached to the helmet, so I never get to the trailhead and not have gloves because you know how that can happen. You show up with like 2 left-handed gloves sometime, and you're never going to make that mistake twice. As I mentioned, it's very deep. So I've also got a nice little cooler here for some after-ride refreshments with the boys, and fit a couple beers or whatever in there, and some waters, and get yourself nice and refreshed and hydrated after your long ride. And then I've got more stuff in here. This is my lighting kit. In case you want to do some night riding, it's really kind of fun to get out at night and see all the different critters and things that come out at night. Very fun. And I've got some extra clothes for inclement weather. I got my arm warmers here, and I got a little rain slicker, just in case you never know what's going to happen wherever you are in the country. So that is the left side. And on the other side, I've got my after-ride clothes, because I want to change my clothes and freshen up after the ride in case there's a long drive home, or I just want to hang out with a buddy and chat at the tailgate after I'm done with the ride and go over some war stories and stuff. That's always kind of fun. I want to be comfortable, not go home in wet and dirty, muddy bike clothes and stuff like that. And I've got a couple of my hydration backpacks here. This is a nice slimline one that doesn't get too heavy. And then, of course, I've got a bigger one for some of those longer days on the trail. And let's see what else I got in here. Oh, always more stuff. And then, of course, I got a toolkit. You never want to be without a toolkit when you get to the trailhead and you realize, you're not looking good. Your chain is loose or something like that, or needs, your brakes need adjusting or something like that. Okay, so that's the inside of the bag. Whoops, there goes my stuff. So as you can see, very cavernous, very open, and one of the interesting other things in here, as far as organization is concerned, one of the key benefits is this divider in the middle here. Now, the Longhaul 75 has 3 dividers, and they're all reconfigurable, but this one just has 1 divider that can be easily taken out. So I'm just going to do that just for demonstration purposes. It has these really cool Velcro tabs on the side here, and this locks the divider in, because the divider is attached with hook and loop. And if you're familiar with think tank divider systems, we know how to do dividers. So they're very easy to get out. Don't worry about the ripping. It's just hook and loop, okay? So there's your divider right there. And what's cool about this divider is a really ingenious little design is we put a little pocket on the divider. Nice little flat little pocket so you can fit a magazine or an iPad or something in there. If you're going to do the long ride after the long haul home after the ride with your buddy, and you may want to check out the iPad while you're riding, or check out trails and stuff before you hit the trails. These are always pretty fun, good to have for mountain biking. Okay, so there's the padded divider, and you can see now the bag is fully empty. And what's cool about that is that it folds flat, so that if you're not using it, you can just put this in the closet nice and flat. It's not going to take up a bunch of space. So that's really pretty cool. What a great benefit. Okay, so also, as I mentioned, protection is really key for all your stuff. Now, this is a really rugged bag. That's not going to rip. You're not going to catch this on something and tear through, or nothing's going to poke through this bag, because it's all really super strong, various grades of nylon. And then on this mesh here on the side, you've had those backpacks where the mesh is all elastic and it just kind of flexes out and it gets all loose and bad over a couple of years. Well, this stuff is really strong, and it's not gonna stretch out, and this band here of webbing is going to keep it nice and strong and keep it all secure. Okay, so what else we got here? That's always cool. Well, there's a lot of details, and we're going to have a couple more shows coming up. So I'm going to go over various details of these bags, and you can see I've got a real junk show here on my table, and this is typically what my garage looks like, with my bike stuff all over the place. Well, now it's going to be all secured right in here, so I can really just grab my bag, and go. If I'm going to go for a ride after work, this bag's ready to go. I'm going to grab it, and I'm not going to be thinking about, oh, did I get my helmet, and did I get my gloves, and did I get my cleats? Every biker's got their little song they sing in their head when they're getting ready to go. I got my gloves, I got my cleats, I got my helmet, I got my sunglasses, or whatever it is to remind yourself to get everything. Well, now you're not going to have to sing that silly little song anymore, because you're going to be singing the Freeway Longhaul Carries It All, okay? This is a really great bag, and as I mentioned again, it's going to be on Kickstarter in late June. This will be at a lesser price, of course, than the big bag. And so when you start thinking about, which bag you're going to want, you may want both bags. But, are you a big bag person, or are you a smaller bag person, or do you think you got so much gear you want to carry both? And another good option, too, is if you're, say, a skier and a biker, well, you might want to put your ski stuff in the bigger bag and have that ready to go, and then grab your bike bag and go for a bike ride if you're not able to ski. Okay, so again, follow the link on this event or on our homepage on our website, thinktankphoto.com. Sign up, get the notifications, share with your friends, and get stoked about Kickstarter, because I'm telling you, you're going to get some good pricing on this bag, and you know that as soon as summer comes and the stay in place is lifted, you're going to want to get out and hit the road, because I just heard a news report today saying that camping gear and that kind of adventure stuff is going through the roof sales-wise. So people are thinking ahead. I know I am. I want to get out there too, because I'm tired of sitting at home. I mean, it's a beautiful place, but hey, I've been here for about 11 weeks now, so it was nice to go in the studio today. Wish I could have met you all there, but it's nice to bring you into my house here. So welcome to Casa Ted, and welcome to Think Tank Photo Remote. Again, this is Think Tank Photo Live. We're going to be here every week talking about this Kickstarter campaign and more details about these bags as we go on. So we're going to get this thing fired up, and I'll see you all next week. All right, thanks for watching. Tell your friends about the long haul. Freeway Longhaul carries it all.